Hi, Decide from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today, book of the Berenstain Bears, Daughter and Sons from 2001. So let's get started. Money wasn't a big problem in the Bear family treehouse down a sunny dirt road deep in Bear country, but it was a problem, at least where Cub's brother and sister was concerned. They knew something about money. They knew that Papa wasn't made of it, that it didn't grow on trees, and that they should save it for a rainy day. Papa had told them those things many times. What they didn't know about money was how to manage it. The Cubs liked money. They had liked it even before they knew you could buy things with it. They liked coins better than paper money because you could do things with coins. Like, they like to roll them. They like to spend them. They like to stack them. As they got older, they liked to play heads or tails with them. But by keeping their eyes and ears open at the supermarket, the hardware store, and the clothing stores, they soon learned that you could do a lot more with money than just play with it. You could buy things with it. That will be $7.50. That will be $9.20. That will be $11.10. You could buy all sorts of things. Ice cream from the Good Humor Bear. I'll have peach orange with jammies. I'll have nutty chocolate cherry. Ride on the bucking duck at the mall. Hi ho duck. Balloon from the balloon bear at the park. I'll have red. I'll have blue. As time went on, the cub learned more about money. They learned the difference between the dollar sign, which was an S with two lines through it, and the cent sign with a C with one line through it. And while they were still found of coins, they learned that you could buy a lot more with dollars. Papa, may I have $5? Baseball Bob is having a big baseball card sale. Papa, may I have $10? My Barbie doll is getting married and she need a wedding dress. Baseball cards, wedding dress, shouted Papa. You must think I'm made of money. You must think money grows on trees. The cub backed away. All they wanted was some green money. All they got was Papa red in the face. The cub looked at each other as if they didn't believe him. It seemed too good to be true. And here's your first week allowance, said Papa. Brother and sister looked at the small pile of money Papa had placed in front of them. Then they grabbed the money and was out the front door, down the front steps, and on the road to town, faster than you can say weekly allowance. Said Papa. Double, double, said Mama. When the cubs returned, they each had a pile of candy, bars, bubble gums, and trading cards. They had spent their whole allowance on the first day of the week, and they did the same the next week, and the next, and the next. It was clear to Mama and Papa that the allowance idea wasn't working as planned, and it certainly wasn't teaching the cubs how to manage money. The cubs would quickly eat the candy bars and get tired of the other things they bought. they would mope and groan because they didn't have any money left for the rest of the week. Mama, said Brother, I don't think this allowance idea is working out. I quite agree, said Mama, but what do you suggest? A bigger allowance, said the Cubs at one. Probably, possibility, said Mama, but that is something we'll have to discuss with Papa. Well, let's discuss it with him right now, said Sister. Oh no, said Mama. Papa is balancing the checkbook. I never interrupt your Papa while he's balancing the checkbook. Checkbook, thought Mama. Our checkbook helps Papa and me manage our money. It gives us a chance to think about how we should spend it. It gives us a record of how much money we had spent and how much we have left. Mama went into the kitchen. She rumbled around in the cabinet drawer. It was filled with things she wasn't quite ready to throw away. Among the things was some extra checkbooks that was left over from when she changed banks, but how to explain the idea of checks and checkbooks to her cubs, she wondered. Mama told Papa what she had in mind. Then she explained the idea of checks to the cubs. Do you mean you are taking away our allowance? Protest, Brother. Not at all, said Papa. As a matter of fact, we are increasing your allowance. But instead of giving them to you at the beginning of each month or each week, so that you can get out and spend them before they burn a hole in your pocket, we're going to hold them for you. Then when you want a little pocket money or want to buy something, you write out a check. Here, I'll show you how it's done. First, you make it out to cash, like so. Then you put how much it's for in words as well as numbers so there can't be any mistakes. Then you write it for then you write it for on this line and sign it at the bottom. And on the back, then you give it to Mama and she'll give you the money and keep a record. It's that simple. Brother got the idea right away and gave Mama the check for $3, and she gave him the cash. He changed his mind about spending $5, half his allowance, on baseball cards, and bought a baseball book instead. Sister changed her mind too. She decided to save her first week allowance and buy Barbie wedding dress with her next week allowance, so she would still have $10 left. Now that's what I call money management, said Mama to Papa. So that was the Berenstain Bears, Daughter and Sons from 2001. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a groovy day with another video coming out real soon.